Hello everyone, John Solomon, the My Doctor. I'm reaching out to you in this beautiful day out here from California. Just to tuning in. I hope everyone out there is having a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and I would actually say a beautiful year so far. I know it has been challenging. A lot of families and businesses has been impacted with what we all going through as far as the coronavirus, COVID-19, and what actually resulted in a lot of economic impact. I would say it's a tough time. We all admit it. I go through it every day. You guys go through it. I'm sure you guys can relate as well. But at the same time, we all know there is a lot of opportunities out there, and there is a lot of support that we are getting. So we are blessed to be in this country, okay, and we are blessed with the amount of services and information and knowledge that we have access to if we actually know that it exists. Today I'm going to be briefly addressing a subject that a few of my clients has brought to my attention, and I've been actually a lot of the fans and the followers that follow the My Doctors reach out to us and ask us about. It's about how they are and their families and their portfolios are protected with this certain time and all the stress that's been happening. A lot of people have worries about what if God forbid something happened to me, what's going to happen to my family, what if I get tested or get coronavirus or COVID-19 infected and I end up being ill, or in some cases, God forbid, pass away. Would my policy insurance cover? Would my health insurance cover? What would happen to my family if I'm not around? A lot of people actually asked us, reach out to us for the accounts that are in the stock market, which has, I would say, faced some turbulence and volatility for the past, I would say, 60 days. There's a lot of uncertainty out there, but some accounts actually that I came across that came to me was actually maybe 40% half, got half down from what it originally was in January or before that. So we all know that risk and uncertainty is not a good feeling, okay? Is as far as your life, your family well-being, or even as far as your finances, which will impact everything else. So us as a financial planning firm, I always say that protection is the foundation for any proper financial plan or financial roadmap. This is something I address for everyone that reach out services or our advice. Okay, we always look at what's behind the scene, how this family or individual is properly protected. When I talk about protection, there's many areas that we look at. First, I have to make sure or address, and I would say more like inspect, if this person is health protected. Health protected meaning is you have the proper health insurance. Okay, having a proper health insurance is just not having a health insurance. You want to understand what your health insurance covers and what your health insurance doesn't cover, because I believe a few years back, like in 2010, 2011, there was a study that was made that number one reason for bankruptcy in the U.S. was medical bills. This is huge, okay, and it goes a little bit further. Actually, some of those that actually I would say 60% for those actually the bankrupt because of medical bill to me for our did have health insurance. So you gotta important to understand that medical bills can hurt you, okay? And even with health insurance, if you don't have the proper coverage or the package that you have, can really end up being really bad to your situation. So I make sure that the people have a proper health insurance. I don't offer the health insurance myself, but I help my clients understand what they have and what may be lacking, and I can probably connect them with somebody else in my circle that address any deficiency that I might have. Okay, so being health protected is really critical. Okay, not only having a health insurance, but having the proper health insurance coverage. Okay, and that will maybe addressed when some of the services that I personally do as far as life insurance coverage. Sometimes I actually complement the health insurance by having a proper life insurance policy that the person himself can use himself when he's still alive in many critical and terminal and chronic medical conditions that may have, that maybe health insurance that he has is not going to pay for everything. That one can kick in and supplement the health insurance. That's one thing. The more things that when we get ill, okay, maybe the health insurance will pay everything, but the health insurance is not going to pay your bills. It's not going to pay your food. It's not going to pay your mortgage. So to complement it with a proper, I would say, life insurance policy that will be able, you will be able to access money from it when you're still alive if you get majorly ill. This is a big plus that some of the insurance carriers have, and we proudly represent many of those carriers, and we match our client with either of them based on the budget and the need for the client. So this is health protected. The second thing I want to be addressing, are you tax protected? Meaning is, how much taxes are you paying? With that question, usually a lot of my clients say, John, how much tax should I pay? I always answer them, not more than you should, okay? And I'm not talking only about now, okay? Because most of the time your CPA can tell you how to save taxes today or this year, last year or next year. But we as financial planners will look at the whole situation now, last year, next year, and 20 years from now. Okay, so we look at it at long-term tax consequences in your accounts. Okay, so if you have a 401k, if you have your own IRA, if you have your own Roth IRA, or if you haven't maybe having a plan with your life insurance plan that or investment account whatsoever, you need to understand your tax consequences, and you need to understand if you are tax protected. Meaning is you're not gonna be liable to pay more taxes than you should. We help you make you tax efficient. Be with an advisor that can look at this aspect, not just set up a plan for you without addressing your tax liabilities. We're not tax advisors, but as far as from the financial planning aspect, we have the concepts and the tools to put things together to be efficient for your own financial situation, your income level right now, and in the future when you retire. So we look at this and we see how we address it to be more efficient. So in the future, you can probably maintain your same lifestyle, okay, without paying a lot of taxes. This is my specialty personally, to retirement plan for you and make sure that you are tax efficient on the long run, okay? Third thing that I want to look at, are you asset protected? Asset protected is, I want to make sure that you have the protection for all the assets that you have. So if something is to happen, you don't have to come out of your pocket with a lot of money to replace it or fix it, okay? Meaning is, you have to make sure you have the proper auto insurance. You have to have the proper home insurance if you own, or rental insurance if you rent, okay? You have to make sure that your main asset is protected, whatever your main asset is, okay? And when I say asset, it's the main thing that's holding everything together that you count on if something is to happen. In many cases, to be honest with you, the main asset that a lot of people out there have is their income, their ability to go to work and make money. This income is the only thing that keeping everything together. Is the only thing that putting the food in the table and paying the mortgage, paying the children expenses and college and all this. So if your income is not there, or you cannot make it, if you get ill or something happen, disability, lose your job or all this, it can be really devastating for a lot of families, and you can lose your house, you can lose your you can lose at least your lifestyle or the standard of living, and you might need to go in different routes to survive that nobody wants to face. So I want to make sure that you are income protected, okay? And we put plans together to make sure that you are income protected. If God forbid something happened to you personally and you cannot generate income, you already have 5 years, 10 years of money that can replace your income, so you can have a good life and don't have to worry about stepping to work tomorrow if you get sick, for example, and worry who is going to pay the bills. Okay, some of those plans are actually insurance plans that we offer. Okay, it gives you the income protection that you need. As far as asset protection as well, we want to make sure that you have the proper estate planning. If you don't, okay, we connect you with lawyers that can help you with getting the right trust, the right will, the proper for you. So if something is to happen, you're not gonna have to worry about a lot of probate, taxes, and a lot of stuff that you might be liable to in the future. So we put it together hand by hand with the attorneys to make sure that your estate is protected and you're not liable for a lot of taxes. Okay, protection is major, guys. Okay, it comes further also to some people and their investment accounts. Their assets allocation and diversification between people that have most of their money in real estate. I have clients that have their money in the stocks, mutual funds. They have money in their 401ks, IRAs, a lot of stuff. You gotta even life insurance plans. Some people have their assets and accumulation in life insurance plans. I look at that and see how the person is protected from the market volatility and the uncertainties on the market, and is he and his accounts are in line with his risk tolerance on his time horizon. This is something I look at. Okay, of course, the younger you are, the more risk you can take. In some cases, okay, in some cases, not everybody, because he's young, he can take risk and put his money in investment. Sometimes it's not even the right place to go from the get-go. He has to be more conservative or have more conservative attitude while making money and growing his money. So this is something I look at because I can match them with those kind of accounts. And sometimes he can go invest. I take this really seriously because I don't want people to live with the uncertainty and the lack of peace of mind that if something is to happen, okay, I can lose everything. Okay, so protection give you the peace of mind. Protection give you the proper foundation that you can go day after another, put money, work hard, and you know that your castle that you're building, the money that you're working hard for, the family that you're protecting and supporting are taken care of, and is not a castle that you're building on the sand, and if something out of nowhere happen, might lose everything. Okay, having the proper protection, guys, something I'm really proud that I look at when I sit with my clients. I know they come to me sometime, I want to roll over my 401k, I have my IRA, I have this investment account, John, I have this, that, I want you to work with this money. Yes, I can do that, but I make sure that I have the proper protection for this person and this family and this business. Okay, John Solyman, the Money Doctor. I specialize personally in retirement planning, college planning, and life insurance. We also do asset under management, meaning is if you have a portfolio, you have a capital that you want us to manage for you, we can always do that through a firm that I'm really proud to be a part of, and they've been in the industry for quite some time, and you have over $1 billion collectively under management. John Solyman, the Money Doctor, and I'm looking forward for any questions you might have. Please, my advice and consult is free. Feel free to reach out to me either by my cell phone or to my messages or my email. I'll try my best to reach out to you guys in a timely manner. John Solyman, the Money Doctor, and I wish everybody out there have a great day. Bye-bye.